A Springfield police officer's social media post is drawing outrage. City leaders are calling for a thorough investigation and stepped up diversity and sensitivity training. Western Mass News reporter Briseida Landaverde joins us now live outside from the police department with the very latest. Briseida?
Well, Jordan, the social media post shows a doctored image of George Floyd holding a gun to a pregnant woman. City leaders speaking out saying they are disturbed by this post. And now the Springfield Police Department is conducting an internal investigation.
As a police officer, he should know better.
This Facebook post by Springfield police officer Hector Santiago is raising concerns about diversity training within the department. In the image, George Floyd's statue, which is located in New Jersey, has been altered to show a gun placed in his hand, pointed at a pregnant woman. City Councilor Justin Hurst tells Western Mass News he received a screenshot of the post from a local resident who was disturbed by what they saw.
These things continuously seem to come up. I think we are all appalled, and I think there needs to be a level of training, sensitivity training, cultural competency training that is ongoing and purposeful.
He says it's a continuous issue beginning at the top of the police force.
It's extremely problematic. It's something that needs to be rooted out. And I think it's something, quite frankly, that can't be done with the current administration.
Hurst says Officer Santiago used poor judgment following a year of unrest following George Floyd's death.
You still have people that are mourning over the death of George Floyd. You still have people that are not satisfied with the sentencing from Derek Chauvin. And so the idea that you would post something and you know, like this, that is so appalling.
He is not calling on the officer to step down, but rather for the entire department to receive more sensitivity and cultural training.
I think that this particular officer has a lesson to learn. I think he needs to be educated, and I think he needs to be trained better.
Meantime, Springfield Mayor Dominic Sarno sharing this message with our newsroom. After everything we are all doing in our Springfield state and our country to unite, respect, and work together, this officer pulls this BS. And he goes on to say, these types of social media posts are unacceptable and insensitive. It is wrong, and I have zero tolerance for this action. Police Commissioner Sheriff Clapprood tells us the post was brought to the department's attention and an investigation is underway. She goes on to say, in part quote, this type of divisive behavior is inconsistent with the expectations of a Springfield police officer and only deepens the divide and sense of mistrust that pervades our society right now between police officers and the public we are sworn to serve, and it is unacceptable. I have asked my staff to immediately look into trainings that can address some of these issues. Now, we did attempt to contact the police officer and the police union, but we did not hear back in time for this broadcast. We will continue to monitor this very closely and bring you any updates as they come into our newsroom. For now, reporting live in Springfield, Briseida Landaverde for Western Mass News.